Alright, welcome back to some more MetaPhor ReFantazio. I've managed to make it so that this works. The key bindings, I've managed to make it work. Yeah, basically like the Traveler's Voice is now on R, and I just need to make sure that the memorandum and the reset camera are both also on the select button, so that it's all the same with the dungeon as well. And well, the dungeon's in the map, right? So just need to make sure all that also fits the exact same key. But otherwise, there's nothing new here. So yeah. Without further ado, we're just gonna keep going.
Let's go.
Good resting place. Oh, there's something behind us.
Hey, I found something.
This is the way to the previous area. Enemies did respawn, which is good to know.
Pardon?
Uh-huh. Oh, you are leaving. I mean, I kind of am out of money, so... Yep, it looks like the boss is coming up. Oh yeah, this is some miasma right here. Do I want to... We'll do auto recovery for now.
Wait a second.
Something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we have no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
I'm gonna open it. Are you ready?
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go. I assume a human. And see the glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster.
It's a crystal of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
Well, we need to get
That's
through
no
this
ordinary
first.
monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Alright. Okay, I can't target any of its other parts. I think we just start with ice and see how that goes.
You hit their weakness.
Okay, good, it's
They're
weak.
weak to ice. Let's stop him cold.
Are you prepared?
Just
I'll take
diagonal
you down.
slash. Okay,
Blades
that's
ready,
just
lads?
standard.
They're mine. The blade.
Okay, that's decent damage. We,
Grace.
Can I
Come
miss?
oh. Missed. It's concentrating. Front row is being targeted. Do I want to just guard? Could just guard.
Staying on the defensive.
None I can endure.
I'll show you. I won't hold back.
And we just attack.
You hit their weakness.
And
In
we
the
get
name
one
of
more.
justice.
Um,
Guarding seems the wise move.
Bonfire of the Vanities. Okay, that really hurts. Attack and defense rose dramatically.
Let's go.
You attack.
I will fight with pride.
You blizz. But then I need
I shall fight as the noble I am.
you to heal yourself, cause
Let's try this.
you got really hurt there.
Let's see. They're mine.
Okay.
With one strike.
Okay, it's at half. Gabot. Oh, that hits everyone.
What can I do?
Okay.
Can anyone heal him?
Let's go.
He can heal himself in a second.
You hit their weakness.
I'm not out of this yet.
Medicine
This should
yourself.
work.
Blades
Uh,
ready, lads.
You actually, I want to Fairy Dust.
I've got this.
That helps.
AO, give an
Why are you-
AoE heal off.
I'll show you the. Freeze!
Okay.
I can't afford to hold back.
And you just attack here. Okay. Okay, we take less damage because we're on the back line, which is nice. That's fine. At most we take another 60 plus, what, 40 damage? I think backline, I should survive. I'm a little scared for Stroll.
Any means necessary.
Honestly, I
Let's
kind of
take
want to just like do as much damage as possible here.
You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the play? No holding back!
Blades ready, lads.
Oh, we could ice chunk, right?
Take it.
Got them right in their weak
I'll
spot.
show you the essence.
As always,
Freeze.
Grius.
Yeah, I should have just been using the ice chunks. Okay, their attack is down and they're hypering up again. Do I kill you this turn? I think I do. I think I do. We ice
Let's try
chunk.
this.
You hit their weak point.
No need the power
You
of
just
heroes.
archetype attack. Nice, okay. Whew.
That'll do.
That got a little scary.
What is this crystal?
What is this crystal?
By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Was that a smart idea?
Questions and answers, but there's no time to ponder them.
I'm surprised
We
no
better
one
move.
stopped me and just went like, hey, are you sure about touching that thing?
You can't be serious.
Magla crystals that cause madness with but a touch. So they do exist. Okay. I mean, there's a couple of items here. Okay. Alright, I guess we're out of the tunnel then? Oh, nope. Still more to go. Okay, there we go.
You sure you don't want to heal?
I'm considering it. I probably should. We have 58. Okay, yes, it costs us 12. It costs us 12 MP to heal. Hey, do you see that? That's a dragon. Not something I'd hope to stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Uh-huh.
Look. But
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's it.
But
Okay, so we
Let's
just
go.
need to avoid them.
Don't panic.
no choice but to cut through them.
No, we're not cutting through them. Probably come this way.
I think there's treasure nearby. Come say hello, treasure. I bet there's treasure around
Yeah, the
here.
treasure chest is way over there, but
Come say hello, treasure.
Okay, I need to sneak now. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I think we made it. Okay, nice. Got through. Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, let's get out of here.
Look.
All right.
Will it be that easy though?
What?
Is the dragon awake?
Look.
What?
Uh,
Stop.
okay. I am controlling this. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hurry.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Whew. I wasn't expecting a sudden running segment.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
I mean, we don't have any
Not
choice,
with all
right?
the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Okay. Also, that's like, it's just naturally really cold here. It's
So
7
cozy.
degrees Celsius.
I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human, though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
Well, they were
Your
heroes.
parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were.
And now you know why.
Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But
Oh,
it
weird.
originally
Just-
belonged
okay.
to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father.
Oh, so we are like the messenger for whatever group this
To
is.
better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, That blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot in his life.
Uh-huh.
One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you!
Is that the same?
Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him!
Oh. Scar on his back. Then
I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this?
okay.
His Highness survived the attack, but
I forgot the
the
name.
curse hanging over him was powerful and complex.
I forgot the name, like, because all of the species in this game have like their own names. It'll take me a while to remember all of them, but I'm pretty sure that's the same elf that we met in like the very first carriage that killed the bandits, like at the very beginning of the game.
Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And
Huh.
now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
Well, I'm pretty sure if he spread that story, he'll be disappeared by some group
A rogue
pretty
never
quickly.
forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
Rogue.
But
Okay.
neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, That's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect.
I guess we also aren't telling him that the prince is still
Let's save
alive.
this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course.
Oh, actually, no. I think he can infer that the prince is still alive. Yeah, he definitely can infer that by the fact that we are still trying to lift the curse.
I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
All right. Do we get to cook?
I'm beat.
You're kidding.
Uh-huh.
Time for bed.
Uh-huh. Okay, so we're part of like the old royal knights, I guess. Uh-huh.
Well, nonetheless.
Okay. Yeah, here you go. The Roag. Roag? Longer lifespans, twice as long as the other tribes. Uh-huh. Okay. It's Rosant. That's the quote-unquote elf. Okay. So now we have 5 tribes of the 9. Uh-huh. Okay. Not much else to do. Oh, I did go back to the academia, and I realized that I probably shouldn't have named the protagonist and the first name the same. Purely because now when Moore talks about the first name, it's like confusing to see which one, because one of the scrolls next to Moore actually has like, oh, there's a name written here, Thumbs, and everyone's like, I wonder what that means. And normally the names should be different, right? And so realistically, because the names are the same, the natural reaction should have been, oh, isn't this your name? And then it'll go like, no, it wasn't me though. So yeah, I should have made them different. It's probably fine. I'm gonna rest. And that turns from night to late night. We get to dream. Oh, perfect. We're back here again.
Huh?
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on.
Okay.
What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until
Oh, we
meet
don't
again.
we don't get to walk around here? Not this time? Okay.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Waters Day.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Let's hurry.
Okay, so we can't, yeah.
Hold on.
Let's.
So yeah, we
Let's
can't
hurry.
go back to anywhere, so
This place here.
Let's go.
all right.
Great.
I mean, there's nothing else to look at on the map, right?
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
So Arbor's Day, Metals Day.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Well, how are you holding up?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
Roussant, got it.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Yeah, normally it takes like about a month into the game.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Yep, no problem. Maybe we should get like earmuffs or something, so that people can't see our ears. Are you...
Milady. Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
You are the same guard from the cutscene, I'm
After
like
so long,
90%
I'm
sure.
only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
Oh, so she's still looking for the prince.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains.
Idol's Day.
Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
And nighttime.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves.
We'll try.
Tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Okay, do we get to run around the city again?
Here we go.
That's terribly unfair.
Okay, hello, hello.
Ugh, come off.
Uh-huh.
That's terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Just pathetic.
Aha.
That's a secret. Mm-hmm. Okay, fine. I assume this is the path we're supposed to take. It's in the Sunshade Row, kind of like more of the Undercity area.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Oh, this is where the gallows were. Is he dead? Oh yeah, that's dead.
Do you need something?
The narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows. Okay. Got it, thanks.
Got a moment?
Okay, fine.
What am I supposed to do here?
I'm staying far away from you.
Damn.
Oh, you actually have a portrait.
Hey,
Here, I guess? Uh-huh.
well,
An inn on Sunshade Row.
Now then.
Interesting.
Dreadful.
Can I walk over here? I can. Yeah, more dead people.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
You're right.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll.
Hey, you there?
A business at a hush honeybee. Uh-huh.
Isn't that?
Oh, here's the hush honeybee. Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Let's come back real quick. Anything interesting on this side? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, to the honeybee it is.
What is it?
Oh.
This place.
Got it.
Alright, inside we go.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
I'm sorry? What? I was in the middle of taking a sip of water. What?
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
I'm sorry, what?
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
She has little wings. Or is the like race you are born just randomized and it doesn't depend on parents? Or is she adopted? That's also an option, I guess.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honey
Okay. Okay. Maria is Grius' daughter, but Fabienne is more stepmom, I guess.
Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
Okay, still, what?
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities.
I see.
She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Okay. What's...
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
You know, I honestly wasn't really expecting anything different. That's when his guard's gonna be at the lowest. Just because, you know... That's when his guard's gonna be at his lowest because that's the most crazy thing, right?
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him.
Oh, the guy, Grius, please.
I need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening.
Grius, please. You have a daughter.
And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things.
You have a daughter, Grius. Please don't die.
Is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Dude. I'm just gonna keep quiet, but...
Does Fabienne know about this?
Of course she does, boy. That woman's made of tougher stuff than you or I will ever be. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Yep, he already knows he's gonna die doing this.
I'm at least going to tuck her in.
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. We'll take care of Maria.
Look at that.
Hey!
Can I talk to Stroll? Okay. Where is Maria's room? So here's a guest room. Door is locked. No one's inside. Can I leave the building? Doesn't look like I can leave the building.
Please enjoy your stay.
Okay. Is there anything back here? Uh-huh. Oh, okay, I can turn the camera. Okay, shouldn't go out right now. I guess that's fine. Hi, Maria.
Did you need something?
Let's play a
I
game.
was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Do you want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Let's read then indeed.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You sure you're alright?
Are you sure you're doing alright?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Yeah, let's do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria.
Okay.
Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The moment she put her pinky finger, I'm like, are we actually, is she actually an archetype? Okay, she's a healer.
Thank you.
I assume Fabienne is also one of the people. Oh wow, she's actually really close to the middle. Huh.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time.
Please don't say that.
It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
Please don't ask that. My heart already hurts.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabienne and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the inn... the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
The enlightened king, I assume, and voices of the citizens.
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place?
In your imagination.
No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
That's fine. We'll hang out with Maria.
As dawn breaks, So begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
All right. Flames Day, early morning.
The king's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry,
Don't
I'll
worry.
help.
I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all.
I mean, she's basically in the Undercity, right?
We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
I'm so scared. We can read some more when we're
read a
back.
little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
I'm so scared.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best.
No,
Right
see, it's
then.
the fact.
Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
It's the fact that we met Maria and immediately she's an archetype, but Grius does not have an archetype attached to him. That's what I am scared about. Right? Like game mechanics wise.
Let's go.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end this part here.
At last.
Because then this next,
It's time.
the moment we get to the Grand Cathedral, I'm sure that that's gonna be a long cutscene-ish part. So I'm gonna end this here. Next time we will start the mission. I will see you all then.